of her suspicions proved true, Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
What? What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I'm not...
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
You should stay. See to Astrid, your mum.
Afterwards. Once I'm sure you'll make it. Let's go. Watch out! Right, silly! Don't look back! Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
What became of that creature? Where is he?
Stop!
What?
Saw him at Stonas, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
What happened to the garden?
It died.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you?
No. I knew you'd protest. Your sense of...
could have shown some sympathy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of...
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Nice of you to be so concerned for the corpse. Much more than you were for me.
Yen, are you all right?
I'm splendid. I'd feel even better if I hadn't had to remind you to ask that question.
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me. We've every right to be furious. Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for...
I'm sure it doesn't.
I shall make sure all...
Wait. I did this. I alone.
I might have known. They warned me about sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed...
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus...
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse? Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That, well... She's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Didn't learn much, though not in Velen or Novigrad either.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned.
Certainly hope that's the... Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We followed it, exhausted the
before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Can we do this later? Sorry, need to take care of something.
Well, if you must, you must. I shall wait for you in Larvik for a time. If you don't make it, we'll meet in Vizima. After all, we do owe the Emperor a report.
Ciri's our concern, ours alone.
Perhaps. But that is not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Being awfully loyal to your patron.
He's your patron as well, dear. Don't forget...
If we gotta, we gotta. So be it.
We'd never have known Ciri had returned if not for Emma and his agent.
See ya, Yen. Take care of your...
Wait. This matter in Larvik. It really is important to me. I'd appreciate...
Freya's priestesses. No signs of violence. Must have died of hunger a while ago. Must have hid here when Morkvarg raided the guard. Doesn't give up easily. Morkvarg doesn't give up easily.
That'd make quick work of the beast. How can I be of service?
Show me what you have.
What am I to do now? It's raining. Watch it.
Far from the worst weather,
Take a suit, say, if you know when it's raining.
You best take
Not too many parties in the
Birds in the open day.
Forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, wench.
Always did know how to win, friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Var Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Var Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn,
Nowhere to look? For the mage?
the locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably...
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up. I've no gold to offer in reward.
Since you put it that...
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor.
I had told him what to do.
Better watching the flock.
Yes.
Snakes, of course. Finishing the fleet.
Make me answer.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
A newcomer.
That'd make quick work of the beast. You're very...
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
I'm not leaving.
ship carrying the Jinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice?
No.
Not sure this Jinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Esad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
To now.
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn, or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haimai symbols. Got a chest, really old. Must have fell off the wrecked longship.
Can you open it?
Hoping for pirate treasure.
I hope to find the gin.
Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the gin?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the gin is to you. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haimai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere. You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltje bedem ein echte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. I su
Transverse cut through the
foltje
pelvis.
bedem
Surgical
ein
precision.
echte
No
illivaid.
conventional weapon can do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come.
Silver. Pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... 3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life. Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Interesting. Wonder what this means. Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Wonder what this means. Mage must have slipped here. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop." They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain. Nothing interesting here. Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia. Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired mi Castle.
Have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Geralt?
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to... How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost...
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their
When the hunt had you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life.
You'd have done the same for...
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I... What did Erid...
The same thing.
Draw...
We were...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Geralt?
Feel any...
Yes,
Mean to say that...
that I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
Think we would have argued that...
Quite the opposite. But the moments like this.
Ever think about the...
At times, I'm amazed.
That's just it.
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only.
When the hunt had...
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. Though I do remember you coming for me.
You'd have done this.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. What did Aridin want?
The same thing he wanted from you.
Draw a blank on most...
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Fortunately, she did...
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to...
One day, the door of my cell opened, and he promised to release me and grant me free reign of the...
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer.
Shared aims. I knew I had to find Ciri before Aridin did, and if any man had the power... Besides...
Why didn't you look for me?
I assumed you would recover quickly and...
You had mages to help you.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Aridin would never have let you go. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Yen, can we
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going... Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to... How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this more...
Thanks, Yen. Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
See you bad vapors on the continent.
Hey there.
Ugh. You?
Greetings.
Huh. And they said, where you hang...
Any idea what...
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The witch... We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses we would...
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast?
Oh, they have. Right close. Knew from the start no ordinary man could have. Only 4 came back.
Let's talk about my...
You want to bargain? How would you count it?
By species. Drown it.
Aha! But we've no notion what prowls the high road.
We pre-agree a
He knows how to bargain, grant you that. Drop it a bit more, we'll have a deal. He knows how to bargain. Ah, have it your way. 'Tis your neck on the line.
I'll tend to them.
Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like
The 4 survivors.
aim to talk to Sphera. Maybe
Vagrant.
Can I have a word?
I serve the goddess and her.
You, Svana. You're about the... Can outsiders sign up?
Freya sees no insiders, no outs. Our races differ from those on the continent. We are beholden to one rule alone. First across the line.
Explains the name.
Courage. If you do not lack...
Winner get a reward?
He covers himself in glory.
Was hoping...
To us, such things matter least. But yes, the winner received...
How about that? Don't lack...
Stay out of trouble, or you answer to me.
You're a you dimwit!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see?
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your up.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you
True. I managed to flee.
But she didn't...
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound and slit their throats like horses. But Archpriestess Ulver cursed him with her dying breath. You are beastly now.
What happened to...
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin and his mug stretched forth into a... They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats.
Not good.
Such is the...
Didn't help the priest.
How could I? Alone against...
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with...
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess guide.
I wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Watch where you step.
Go, go. Slow now. Whoa.
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key? Where's the key? Why so silent? Raymond? You thief. You rogue. You whoreson. You worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick! You can hide your stench.
What? Lost your
Here we are. See if we can do this the easy way. Morkvarg, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
Won't turn to ash.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Fuck! This shite again!
Farewell.
See you soon.
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off. Freya's priestesses. No signs of violence. Must have died of hunger. A while ago, Morkvarg doesn't give up easily. gates open, but nothing's happening. Fell through the crevice years ago.
Step aside! Greetings.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce yous.
Can't wait.
You're daft. You're alone. What's your plan?
Let me show you.
With pleasure.
Onward! Is someone some kind of mutant! You know who you've got?
Too late to surrender. Winds howling.
I'll kill him!
Have a bite of this. Ought to lift the curse.
Said the same. Last you were here.
Relax. This is different. This'll work.
Better be true, or I'll rip ye, shred ye. Ah! What did you do?
That was your own flesh. Far as I know, curse doesn't allow for that.
Son, you dragged me, deceiver!
Hardly. Wanted me to lift the curse? Well, you're welcome.
What is it you wish?
grant me with us one more week grace. Greetings.
Morkvarg, got a few more. Notice I read didn't.
All who live here know of it.
Could be, but I'm not from.
Archpriest, it bound Morkvarg to the garden for all.
Never heard of this Mork.
Not what? The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of it.
I know the
They said he feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone himself. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her.
Might have already run into this Morkvarg. He, werewolf?
I know not.
Shame that. Was hoping you could tell.
You might speak with Toradar's son, Einar. Settled in Larvik.
I'll come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher. You who grant us love, hatred...
Welcome to the Temple of...
You a novice? Because I'd never take...
Truly? You've got a good eye. Though a bit off in this case. I'm neither... Sisters Astrid and Dala found me on the beach, near dead.
Quite the adventure. Got a home to go back to?
I've a brother in Skellig. He's surely mad with grief searching for me.
So long.
Why does the goddess bring you here?
Brought myself.
You do not.
No, but I respect.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. What do you need?
Tell me something about the...
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed...
Didn't know Freya was into...
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they Scorn her not. Or have you friends so...
Mind if I have a look at your...
Clouds obscure the sky and turmoil great in the sun.
You've got a side.
Yes, we ask of thee. Freya, She-Falcon, Lioness, Brenner.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains, rabid and...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
killing.
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work?
Your boat's gonna need as well. Ugliest sea devil.
Would you dance for me, man? Answer for girls, alright?
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk.
Strange.
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's two.
Let's talk about...
That's just a bit high, Master. That's just a bit high, Master. That's just a bit high, Master. That's dear, it is, but could be worth it.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times.
Grab those swords.
Don't eat so much. Why the spit not? Because if you get hit in the gut and those hairs get tangled in your entrails.
We stick together.
There's your son's future. What do you want?
I'm looking for people.
They're dead.
See now, I heard many survived.
Stubborn, get your...
You there when the giant attacked?
Aye, I was. One of the Jarl's personal guards. For robbing the earth of iron, forging it into blades that men kill one another with.
Jarl of Undvik. Tell me about...
Jarl Harald Houndsnout. His whole crew. I reached them too late. Saw the giant dash Wilmot. He fell right beside me. All his bones broke.
Harold was dead by then?
What? No, Jarl fought like a bear. Slicing and dodging and...
How did you manage to...
First I heard the giant growl to those flying sirens. Damn me if he would...
Under stress, men see all kinds of things.
I know what I saw. Rushed to help the Jarl, but one of the cunts sunk her talons in me, lifting me up. But I broke loose of her grip. Plummeted from quite a height. Crashed hard, couldn't stand. Last thing I saw. The men escorting the women and the children to the ships took mine.
I should go.
Yeah.
Well, do it well.
Hey there.
Greetings.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf.
I'll be fine. Heard Hjalmar came here to...
Aye, he did. Such spirit. Stormed in, swept the bowls up.
Guess that was enough to recruit a lot.
They carried him out on their shoulders, yelling all the while, "We'll win, but..." Should have seen it, Witcher.
Hjalmar seems
He is cracksome. Clever lad. Put together a fine crew. Hardy drinkers and warriors both. The Undvik lads he took on. No spring minnows either. In fact, was a clan Tordarach man gave you. Viggy? That's him. Hope to earn a new by name.
They wanted to take back a forge? What's that about?
Never heard the Unvikers forged the best armor in these isles?
Because we made our blades like the dwarves forged the seals.
Soft layered core fitted with a harp.
How do you know? That's a clan talk.
Got some friends who are dwarves.
Perhaps you do. But the ore from the mines of Undvik.
Hjalmar must have had a plan.
Plans? Ha! As I recall, Viggy wanted...
They say the giant came from there. A walk up to the harsh winter. Suited that man-eater perfectly.
Another one don't believe Ragnarok is nigh. You'll see. All of yous.
So long.
Glad to be of service. If you need to know more about Undvik or the giant, ask Axel, or that one over there.
Fancy the ballad of the spear down the saga of the first man.
Dirty wolf.
Nothing here for you. Let's not get in the way of the axe. Nothing here for you.
I'm looking for men.
You've oars from the Isle, and I once cut those waters with nary a waste. A lovely excursion.
I'm the one to ask. Me or Axel and Tardarok? He's over there.
Heard you trilling a different tune when Hjalmar was gathering his crew.
The man down there.
Hjalmar's from there, or so he claims.
Because that kind of expedition needs a true leader. And a well...
You'd rather sit in your arse nose in the air, you Zarakanian princess. Ravelan, I'd have sailed with Hjalmar if only those seahorses hadn't banjaxed my knee. Would have sailed instead of sharing a table with a grumpy barnacle like you.
You'd sail with anyone who'd let you aboard.
You mentioned sirens.
So many
bollocks.
Once they attacked Lords and me when we were fishing. Before we could drive him off, they pulled...
Drive away the sirens?
Ha! Plain to see you're no islander. With a Hornwall's horn. One toot.
Need to get to Undvik.
Another thrill seeker. Sail out of port and head southwest. Watch for rocks protrude. Some of them shorter, just below the surface. So careful not to scrape right over them.
Stick to the point.
Oh, fine. Watch for the currents, because they can drag you.
Nice talking.
Fair winds. Who's this?
sea graves. How the islanders bury their fallen. Clan on Crate. Clan on Crate. Slow now. Wonder what caused the avalanche.
Thanks, White One. If not for you, that might have taken me much longer. And I need to see Leif. The bitch has nearly ripped his innards out. And we two are all that's left. All right. You might not have heard. I'm Hjalmar on Crate. And I'll never forget you helping me in a time of need.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Geralt of Rivia? Like in the ballad about...
Looks like it.
Right? Well, forgive me. Just thought that all happened long ago. My dad used to tell me stories of your adventures. So, what are you doing on Unvik?
Your crew, what happened to them?
It all started with a storm. You see, then came the blasted sirens. I had a Hornwall horn to drive them. Next morning, the giant ambushed us. Crushed half my men. Hurled Arvid against the rocks. Just four made it here. But I suppose if it had all gone smoothly, would have made for...
Seems more doomed.
No. That's just the gods looking to see what...
Your father sent me. He needs you on Ardskellig.
Impossible. Dad, no...
Situation's changed. The fate of all Skellige will be decided on Ard.
The fate of Skellige is being decided here. If I accomplish this deed, it'll mean the gods have chosen me to rule.
The other claimants are already waiting at Caer Trolda.
Seems I must hurry then. Time to face the...
We should see to your friend.
Right. His
Not what I meant. He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood, you know.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of... Let's go.
Bled to death. Bled to death.
I'll wait at the cave entrance.
Giant's Pantry. Recruited quite a few men. No Hjalmar here, though.
What now, you piece of filth?
soup.
Come on.
Must be that legendary forge. Need to look around for tools. Blacksmithing tools, but ornamented. Gotta be the ones Joanna mentioned.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Where the grub's from? Not bones pretends to
Won't be his cock. Aaron's man, whip your arse.
Master the trade. Give me the delay. Tiles be clean as she can.
I think I got scabies.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army. Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of... This is true. And they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor. Heavy. Able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy. Tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his...
So what's...
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he... But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith. That's another story.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't...
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we...
Kicky Moors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill 2 bees.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll...
I've armor to finish. We'll talk later.
Son! Don't let him catch his breath!
That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
I do to deserve your company? Tell us where you're going. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
God, just turn from us!
Right, give me the coin. Tails will clean the shit out of the stable.
Shouting my sight.
You're back?
Mm-hmm. Use it, Kip.
I know. It's burned many a man where... Armour's ready. Now for the last touch. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armour's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
Exactly what it looks like. Joanna crafted a suit of armor for you, General, to prove she's the superior armorer.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Oh, you there. Put on this armor. I'm just... Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another.
Geralt, will...
I want to know more about...
I ordered armor that would stop bolts.
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armour will easily...
Fine. Hope I won't...
Don your armor, both.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. Well then, go stoke the fire. You weren't certain the armour would protect you, but...
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin Acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Come on, let me help you.
Oi, Geralt! How's the...
Need... So long.
Geralt, good.
Need some more? What do you... My armor coming along?
Almost there, but I need a little more.
Right, got it.
Geralt, good of you to come by.
My armor coming along?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I...
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift. Take it.
Thanks.
Geralt!
Need some armor. Take care.
Geralt, good of you to...
Needs. Take.
Geralt, good of you to come by.
Need. Take care now.
Geralt, good of...
Need.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Geralt, good.
Need. Take care now.
Geralt, good.
Take care.
Rain don't rust your blades.
Fancy a... Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Kill some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came...
Good thing, too.
Well, folk say all kinds of shite about you lot.
Fancy again. Show me. See.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Uh-huh. Geralt, help me smash that! We're sure to reach the Giant's Cave this way.
Careful now. One odd step and you can wake him.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
He should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason, too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
All right. Guess you should stay in the cage then.
What? I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself? Let me out right now! Let me out, quick! No closer, he's mine! Get out of here! The horse son's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
Viggy, poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Don't blame yourself. Viggy wasn't exactly the predictable type. As soon as he was out, he could have run at the no telling what would have happened. Thanks for your help, White Wolf.
Yalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was...
Let's get out of here.
Want to look around?
In that case...
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Thanks, brother. I remember that.
Let's get out of here.
Right. Just as soon as I kill him. I knew we'd best him.
Viggy, you daft bastard.
Where are the others?
Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant.
Sure sounds better than the Butcher of Blaviken. So be it.
Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some?
In that case, I'll...